This is the Two Scrappy Chicks podcast where life is messy, the stories are real, and we dare to talk about it anyway.
Okay, third time. Let's see if this works. Oh, caramba. All right, Dancing with the Stars. Mark and Shirley at the beginning said that, and I don't have my microphone in, that it is a huge impact and don't waste a single second. Wipe the slate clean and attack with vengeance. I'm going to plug in my mic here. It's noise canceling, so all right, we're still good. Guest judge is Brandon Armstrong. He's been a pro on Dancing with the Stars since 2018. And his story, he's very big on adoption because he was adopted and he was raised in a white family and it changed his life. So, this week they are pairing up the dancers, and they will use the dance to tell a story that's meaningful. So it's either the guy or the girl whose story, and the couple has to pick, okay, whose story are we going to do? So we have Eric with Natalie, Tristan with Stephanie, Alan with Adele, Benji with Nina, AJ with Selena. And okay. Oh, I think I got them all. All right. So with Stephanie and her partner is Tristan, they pick Stephanie's story. Um, with being a Latino and growing up with white people, she felt out of place and she finally realized to embrace herself. Tristan can also relate because he's African American and because of his race, it affected him growing up and then realized you don't have to change who you are. So, like I said, they went with Stephanie's story. And then Benji and Nina, Benji's story was he wanted to embrace the Latin community of Miami, where he's from. And Nina wanted to do her story Perseverance because she has a boyfriend who's very jealous. And then she said that also when her father passed away, she still went and competed in a competition. So they went with Nina's story. Then we have Alan and Adele, and his story is when he was younger, him and his mom watched Dancing with the Stars together, and then she had said that it was her dream to have him to be on Dancing with the Stars. He was 15 when she passed. He's now like 36. So it's been, a long time, and it was really meaningful that he was there. And Adele's story was she has a dance partner, and it's also her life partner in real life, and she wanted to dedicate the dance to him. But of course, they went with Alan's story. Then we have Eric and Natalie, and her story is she's from Hong Kong, and that she found her voice because when she was little, she was taught to hide her emotions, and by dancing, it gave her confidence. Um, we really didn't hear Eric's story, not that I can remember. AJ and Selena, um, they did his story, and he won the British Open Championship dance. So that's what they did for his dedication. So, Nina and Benji are at odds. Can't seem to get it together. Brandon does come around to try. He watches them and he coaches them, where he thinks that they should improve. And then he comes to see Natalie and Eric, and he sees they're struggling, connecting. And then Robert came to see Alan, and it was sweet. They had a nice talk because Robert uh, did a dance dedicated to his mom on Dancing with the Stars, and he got to dance with her, and it was really meaningful. And Robert lost his dad, the famous Steve Irwin, when Robert was little. And Robert's sister, Bindi, did compete on Dancing with the Stars as well. And I believe she did win too. Okay, so, um, Eric and Natalie. All right, I think we're getting to the yeah, we're getting to the dances now. So, when Eric and Natalie danced, they did the Viennese waltz, and Shirley said that she saw the confidence in Natalie and called Eric Prince Charming and sees an improvement. Brandon said it was amazing. Mark said he loved it. It was top notch. Benji and Nina, Shirley said that flips don't belong in a rumba. Brandon said it felt disjointed. And Mark said communicating um, is key and, learning movement. Next was Tristan and Stephanie. Stephanie Shirley said she loved the attention to detail, well done. And Mark said it was beautiful, loved the emotions. And Brandon said it was two people dancing together and you showed up. Like I said, that was Tristan and Stephanie. Then we had AJ and Selena. And Shirley said to AJ, didn't you have the jive last week? You need creativity. Um, like his kicks. He did the same kicks. And then Adele, she said, was amazing. Brandon said very few people reach the British Open, which is the dance championship, which is the dance that AJ won. And Mark said, giddy up. Now, Adele and Alan was the last dance, and it was like, oh my God, I think we all were crying. Brandon said it was beautiful and amazing. Shirley said it was the best of the night. Well done. And Mark said, Adele, I would be happy to dance with you, and Alan, I would be happy to dance beside you. Um, so yeah, overall, they were the best dancing, Adele and Alan. Like I said, there was not a dry eye after that, even the other people who were competing. And so, of course, there will be a couple in jeopardy. And this didn't make sense. Even though you were dancing in a couple, you were still being judged individually. So, um, it's going to make the numbers odd. But in the couple, only one person is going home. And I had a feeling who the last couple would be. But I thought the other person would be going home. So I was kind of shocked. So the couple that they picked, that was in jeopardy was Nina and Benji. And I thought, okay, they're going to send Nina home. No, they sent poor Benji home. So I was sad because I thought um, it was more her than him, but I guess they felt differently, the judges, and they said they could have communicated better. So, so yeah, in a nutshell, that is the show. Next week it looks like it's group dancing. So, and Dancing with the Stars is on ABC Monday nights from 7 to 8 Central Time. All right, till next week. And I think I got the issue solved. It was my frickin' internet. Of course. Thank you, Xfinity. All right, till next time. Bye. We really appreciate you hanging out with the two scrappy chicks today. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, download, and share it with a friend. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, just let us know.